No, your eyes do not deceive you. We are playing the real thing, Farming Simulator 2013 on the PC, and we're playing on Westbridge Hills, which is the Titanium DLC. I managed to get it working. I did have a bit of problems getting it to work, but we're right into the thick of things. We're playing on the ultra graphical settings, which are much better than the Xbox version, which I'm very much looking forward to seeing how this game looks and how it looks in comparison. In the meantime, we've got pretty much exactly the same types of vehicles and all that. We've even got some clothes around here, some interesting clothes. We'll leave it at that. So let's go over into our vehicle so we can go ahead and start harvesting then, shall we? Because this is going to take a little while just to harvest all of this field. We might as well do this ourselves, and I love how smooth this game is now. I think this is on patch like 4 or something. I had to patch it to 2.0, and then I installed this, but I think this comes with another patch, if I am correct. I'm probably not, but anyways, on the Xbox version, there was a massive difference because we were limited to a set amount of vehicles to buy, etc. So that's not the case over here. Why did this guy slow down? Oh, wow. Really? So if I go to the shop, the worker doesn't do his thing? No, whatever. All right, so we've got like the historical vehicles, which I think the Kramer KL plays a part in that. Where's the other Kramer? This is a KL 200. Let's see what the difference is. A 13.2 kilowatts. Whereas this is... oh yeah, this is actually a lot more powerful. Doesn't really cost that much more as well. Then we've got the Farm Oil. What else do we have? The Ursus. Oh yes, I've also got the Ursus DLC. So we're going to be playing this for quite a little while, I could imagine, which hopefully you guys are very excited about. It's been a little while since we've played Farming Simulator properly. So wow, this is completely different. What the hell is this machine? A front loader bale gripper. Alright, so grips it from the front. That's pretty cool. Let's see. We've got the harvesters, we've got the massive KSI H, which we've already checked out before. I wish there was some more potato and beet harvesting additions, but alas, there's not. This is new. Interesting color scheme. Cultivators, I think they're all the same. Plows, there's still that 3. This is new. The Horse Maestro. It's got 9 meters of working width. The Amazon Condor is obviously much better. Fertilizers and sprayers. They're all exactly the same though. Okay, we've got some more manure spreaders. I'm gonna have to remember this map from the Xbox version. I think I'll do a decent job. We've got an Ursus windrower. That's about it really. Baling technology, I'm pretty sure there's something. Wow, there's actually a fair amount of new stuff. We'll have to have a closer look at that. A bale wrapper. Interesting. Definitely gonna have to use that, and miscellaneous. We've got the lizard truck as well. All right, so let's get cracking then, shall we? Yet again. So we've got to just start working. That's to turn it off. There we go. Let's turn on our cruise control. Maybe I did hire someone. I didn't hire someone, sorry. And I just set it on cruise control, which is pretty typical like me. Although what the Xbox game has over the PC one is that it tells you when you're on cruise control, whereas over here it doesn't. It doesn't even tell you what level on cruise control you're on. That's 1, and here's a level 2, is going to speed up a bit, even though this harvester doesn't really go all that fast. But yeah, that's a bit of a downer, at least on the PC game, but boy oh boy does it run really well. So I just love doing this. If only I just set the sensitivity up to a lot higher, it's just running incredibly smoothly even if I just continue doing this. But I'm going to stop you guys from getting headaches, etc. as we have a look over here. It looks so much better. Very excited to go ahead and try this. Hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this new Let's Play. What the hell is this guy driving? God damn it, mate. You're supposed to be driving straight. Alright. Now, I don't drive like normal farmers. I think that's pretty clear. I just, I don't reverse and all that. I just drive around in circles and turn around and all of that stuff. Now, we're going to have to get... this whole field is going to be like out of alignment now just because we couldn't drive straight in this little bit here. Oh, well. That's the life of a farmer, though. Out we go. Let's go ahead and try to get this whole field. Playing on 5 times speed, I probably could slow it down, so we don't miss any of the crop, which we definitely don't want to happen. So we can reap the benefits. It's going to last a little while for me to do this though. Oh, no, we're missing bits. It looks really good. So I'm assuming there's not going to be any Giants game this year, but they usually release them every 2 years. Oh, that 100% came up really quickly. All right, so, okay, we've got a couple of these older vehicles around here. Let's just get out and just run manually. All right. We're gonna definitely need a bigger trailer, that's for certain. This is barely gonna be able to carry anything. Let's go around this way. That should solve all of our problems. Wish there was a radio as well. There's probably some mod. This is unmodded, of course. Just fresh and vanilla. Nothing too special. And I'm gonna have to put the arm out myself, which is cool. We don't have a hired worker, which is good because that means I'm saving up on money. The creakiness of it all doesn't really fill me with that much confidence, but at least we know it's just nothing's gonna happen. Everything's gonna be working. So that's filling up pretty quickly. I think we can fill it up 4 times, then we need to deliver it back to the silos. So let's turn it on, and back we go. It's a tough life. Yeah, the joy of playing multiplayer of this is that you can speed up, well, you can speed up your productivity, be a lot more productive. Because then you can have someone else, your friends, to drive by the side, which would be a great big help. Alright, hopefully we've done well. Yes, we have. Beautiful. Back we go. 20% filled up. It definitely goes by pretty quickly. It's definitely a pretty shocking piece of machinery. But it does the job, and that's what matters. That is what matters. I think over in Hagenstadt, they were a bit more. I guess we got more beneficial items. Or at least we could make a bit more money just by selling the vehicles that we got. So we got a lot of those Kramers, those light blue ones that we never really used. Like, they're good just to get around, but boy, getting from one side of the map to the other definitely took a long time. So, all you really could do was just sell them off and wait until you got some better equipment. And just park too, of course, where you get those missions. I'm not sure if I've turned missions on. I'm playing on easy difficulty. The only difference in the difficulties is that, well, the amount of money that you get. Why aren't you? Okay. Guess I must have missed that, and he doesn't want to do it. There we go. We're not letting any little bit of wheat stay unturned or uncollected. I have to start going back soon. I remember when I was playing this game like last year, I was just playing it almost like a good couple of hours every day and recording as well. I completely remember yeah, there we go. We do have missions. I remember using the command prompts. I completely forgot what button you press though. But you could get rain to automatically fall, which is pretty cool. It'd really help you out, and I don't think you could cheat with money. You can cheat with money in a text file in your documents, in your My Documents. You find the farming simulator, and then you can find your career game save, and then you can muck around with the money there, which is always pretty cool. If you've got a mod that you want to just hop into the game and just check out. Problem with some mods is that they can crash your game, which is no fun. That's what happened to me in my 1.5 hour recording, like my Christmas special or whatever it was. That was bad. That was really bad, and I lost 1.5 hours of progress in the game. Thankfully, I think the gameplay actually saved, though. Like, the footage saved. Fraps didn't crash, it's just the game did. So I lost my game save. I still had the video of it, which is pretty sweet. I think I'll be able to do this 4 times. Let's see if it goes over 50%. Nope, it's gonna be 3 times. Wow, that's pretty close though. Let's just get in here. Keep doing our thing. Still early morning, 7:15 after all. We are playing in real time. I'm pretty sure what some of the patches did is, if you guys remember, when I was sowing the fields, the fields would grow out really patchy if I did it like in sped up time. I think they've changed that, which is good. So if you're sowing at, like, they were just random square patches of ungrown seeds, which was no fun. But they've definitely changed that, I'm pretty sure. I think they've changed it a little while ago now. Yeah, it sucks that there's not going to be any Giants games coming out this year. I love the simulation games. Of course, I think already most of you guys know that, though. Like, they'd released the ski region simulator one year. That was pretty good fun. It's something completely different, something that no one's ever done. And then there were like some other companies that pretty much copied Giants. Like, Giants are the guys that pioneered the whole farming simulator stuff. Back in Farming Simulator 2009. So the game probably would have came out in 2008. Which is pretty mind-blowing. It's been a little while now since the original game. They've sold millions and millions of copies. I guess YouTube's definitely helped out a lot with that, though. A lot of like big YouTube commentators as well played this as a bit of a piss take, which is fair enough. I mean, it is a bit of a ridiculous type of game. I guess all simulations really are. I guess you could argue why play it in a game when you can just do it in real life. Problem is, if you live in the city, you can't go ahead and do this. At least whenever you want to boot your computer up, that is. Actually, we would turn on our lights. There we go, our work light. Even though it's daytime, we might as well. It's still early morning. And back we go. We're going to have to be stopping very shortly, though. And I'll go deliver the goods, and I'll hire a worker just so he does his own thing. Okay. This tractor's struggling up this hill. So yeah, we aren't losing all that much money. We aren't hiring anyone, but once we start hiring someone, we'll definitely all that up. Then of course we've got vehicle maintenance to pay for as well. Alright, let's get out. And I'll hire a worker. Beautiful. So, I'm not going to sell anything off at the silo, at least not this episode. There's still a lot of this field that we need to go ahead and cover. So I'll just put it off into the silo and we'll just keep it there. I won't sell it. Not for the time being. Pretty sure there's not going to be any differences from the Xbox version in the map, at least. I don't even think there's those like hidden collectibles. There were milk bottles back in the old game, 2011, and then this year, at least for this version, there were horseshoes. At least they're wearing Hagenstad. Not in over here, I don't think. Yeah, I'd have to catch up on the mods in this game. I'm sure there'd be quite a few more. It's not like the mods have just suddenly stopped. I know that there's definitely a big fan base when it comes to these types of games. Especially when it comes to mods, because they increase the game tenfold and make it a lot better as well. That's pretty much like a massive part of the game, just the mods. Alright. Just back up a little bit, try not to disconnect everything, and unhire the worker. And start doing this ourselves yet again. The reason we do that, because after all, you've got to pay for the worker. But he doesn't really use up any petrol or fuel. Which is also a good thing, but you end up paying for it. And you don't need seeds as well. There's so many people that think, like, still on the old videos, they still comment that I'm a noob because I hired the worker, but there were no seeds in the sower. Doesn't really matter, because once you hire someone, he just magically gets the seeds and he starts sowing. At least that's how it's always worked so far in the game. Unless they've changed it, which I'm pretty sure they haven't. I just make it a bit more boring, I think. You have to just drive back and forth. Like with fertilizing, that's not very fun. I fill that really quick. Completely lost track of how far we've come along. Alright. We're still connected, we're good. Yeah, it runs really smoothly on the computer. Which is a shame, because it can't be said about many other games. That, well, like Total War Rome 2 is pretty shocking on my computer. I can barely run it without recording. Because recording just kills your computer performance. But when it comes to Total War Rome 2, I can barely even get the game to run. Like even the campaign screen's lagging up pretty bad. Which is really bad. Alright. All we're gonna have to do is go back. Oh, I don't want to disconnect the trailer just yet, at least. Let's go around here. Alrighty, good work. Yeah, we ain't going to be able to bail this field or anything, which is a bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. They didn't really give us any bailer. Not even one of those little bailers that don't cost anything. So we'll have to have a good look-see. But we'll see how this first episode goes, and from that, we'll make a judgment from how large this series will be. I've ended the Lego Let's Play, if anyone was watching that, because clearly I had pretty much no idea how to play the game. Lego games are ridiculously hard to play, surprisingly though. Like, you have to get used to the style of game that it is. Like, you need to break everything, and it's pretty confusing. At least for me it was. Maybe it's just me, but it's pretty surprising that, of course, it's going to be a game for smaller children, and I guess they seem to fare alright with it, which is pretty mind-blowing. No, but I will have to start taking those missions soon, because they do give you a lot of money. $6,000 I think was for the last mission, which would double what we've got now. Not double, but give us half of what we've got now. So yeah, I deleted the Lego videos, because there weren't even many people watching that. And then the Cabela's game, I think there's only one more episode, so I'm pretty sure even before this video, the final episode would be up. So that's that. Pretty funny though, because I guess the game got put up on a torrent website, and lots of people were just coming in to check the game, and I got a good amount of views just from that, which was very amusing to see. All these people from, I think it was like Romania or something, some really weird country, Eastern European country, had lots of viewers from there. So it must have been put up on some torrent website. But yeah, that's pretty much done as well. Grand Theft Auto 5, there'll be a couple more episodes. I just need to like edit the videos so I can like connect all the missions together. Because the missions are getting rather sporadic at the moment. Oh, now we've stopped. Let's just reverse so we don't miss any of the wheat. There we go. So yeah, we'll see how this first episode goes. If we get a good amount of likes, then I'll try to make this my main Let's Play. Of course, there's the SimCities expansion pack, which is coming out very shortly. I think on the 11th of November, which is Remembrance Day in Australia, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure, is Remembrance Day a public holiday or not? Got no idea. Not that it really matters all that much whether it's a public holiday or not. It's a pretty important occasion anyway. But yeah, I think it's coming out on the 11th or so of November. So there's not long left, about 2-3 weeks or so for the SimCity expansion pack. And that seems like it's a fully fledged expansion pack, not just some downloadable content. Like it's based around future cities. It seems like it's all futuristic, and I'm pretty sure like it's the same game engine and all that, but it's just like a brand new rehash of the game, which is pretty cool. I'm definitely looking forward to that, and hopefully you guys are as well. I'll try to get that game up and away as soon as I can. I know there's a lot of you guys that subscribe for both Farming Simulator and SimCity, so of course I want to give you guys what you want. It doesn't seem like many people wanted the Lego game at all, which is fair enough. Because I didn't really understand what I was doing either, which is pretty typical of me just in any game, really. Was this held down by like a string or what? No, it seems like it's a bit of metal. Which is it pulls it back. Cool. Okay, clearly I get easily amused. So, what do we press to go back inside? Is it H? No. Oh, H does the worker, sorry. Whoops. C, okay, yeah, there we go. Right, because this is out in the open. There you go, this is pretty sweet. I've got no hands on the steering wheel, but the steering wheel turns itself, it seems like, telepathically, as you do. Alright, let's start turning around. There we go. Now we're going to come off. Alright. I'm going to get the trailer one more time. So we've been doing this for about a half an hour. This is going to take a good hour or so just to do this whole field. Probably another hour on top of this. Maybe even more. It's not like I've been procrastinating doing this. We've been doing this pretty much just full stop, full throttle. Full stop. What the hell am I talking about? Alright, which side is the... there we go. Alright, so I'm going to have to hire a worker, and then we'll go and deliver the crop back to the silo so we can make our money. Actually, let's hire the worker. There we go. He's all hired, and we're going over here. Alright, so let's check up on... What's this orange stuff? Alright, it's fuel. Alright, so we've got a lot of wheat. Surprisingly, they haven't given us like all equal amounts of the crops. Not sure why that is. Pretty sure they've always given us like the same amount of crops. That's kind of weird though. But we're doing pretty well with the amount of crops that we have now. We've definitely amassed quite a bit. And it'll just keep on growing, especially the wheat at the moment. So we'll go ahead and I think instead of buying better equipment, because like on the Xbox version, I just wanted to buy that lizard truck as soon as I possibly could. Whereas over here, I'm thinking of buying another field first off. Even though it's going to take a little while just to get one field out of the way. Let's check the map. Yeah, so the field that we have, field 16, supposedly it's really small. It's the smallest one on the map. But it's still incredibly large. It's much, much bigger than any of the like first couple that you get in Hagenstein. That's for certain. Then again, I guess it doesn't help that this guy's so slow. Let's get him to... There we go. Did this all manually. Might as well pull the arm out as well. As it creaks ahead. Let's get rid of all of that. There we go. That's 7:31. We'll definitely get this whole field before it dies out. It's on the Xbox game. I had no idea how you change time. I knew there was obviously a way that you could change time, but it got mighty confusing. It's much. This game's just so much better on the PC and just with the keyboard in general. I think most simulator games would be. Because most of them tend to be quite technical. At least obviously like Flight Simulator and all that. But that series is completely destroyed. I think even Microsoft even might have sold off the series or something. I don't know what's happening with that. But still, Flight Simulator 10, after all these years, it's been like a good 6 or so years since it came out. Still looks pretty amazing. Still could give the best of computers a bit of a run. Their money. Right. There we go. Let's get ahead. So about a third of the field through. So yeah, it's definitely going to be about another hour until we finish this whole field. It's going to last a little while. Which of course is a lot of fun. There's even some snow all the way over on there, on that side. Pretty sure we'll fill up 100% before we come back to the tractor, but we'll have to move them out anyway. Alright, let's see if we go there and back or not. I don't think we will. So, yeah, it definitely fills up pretty quickly. I don't think this field was fertilized. Because usually, well, all the time, whenever you fertilize your field, the yield is much better. Whereas this, I don't think the things are going up that high. The numbers, how much we're carrying. At least that's just my view. We are digging up quite a bit of the crop. But we're not even going to go back over there. I'm going to go ahead and end this episode now because pretty much just the same thing over and over again. Even though, of course, that's what this simulator pretty much is. And if you guys are enjoying it, make sure you give it a like, and I'll know to continue this series. Of course, the PC game seems a lot better than the Xbox one, so hopefully there'll be a bit more of you guys that are going to enjoy this. If you have, of course, leave a like. Do all of that typical YouTube stuff that you guys know to do. And until next time, I'll be uploading some more of this.